Shorter with every hour, every minute of every day. Couldn't sleep even if I wanted to. Need to cherish every moment left with you. The leaves change their color, fall is close and it will break my heart yet once again. Slow down, wish I just could stop. Maybe I wouldn't care if I could suffocate my feelings for you. Then I could just carry on loving you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Getting It Done with Carol, and welcome if you're new. Today I would like to share with you a peach cobbler recipe. Okay, now I always made this peach cobbler in our home around holiday times or just throughout the week or whatever. But I said I'm going to try something a little different this time. I'm going to make peach cobbler muffin. I'm going to take that same recipe, but I'm going to make it into muffins instead of a dish of peach cobbler. So this is something a little tricky and a little different. Okay, and hopefully it'll turn out fine because I tried it one time before and it was delicious. So hopefully it'll turn out the same as before. And also my husband did a DIY project that I would like to share with you. So guys, it's time to come aboard because the next stop on this train is peach cobbler muffins and a DIY project. So let's get going. Okay, now for this recipe, I'm going to use the Del Monte sliced peaches, in which I diced up, and I have it in a bowl. And then over here in this pot, I put the juice that comes in the can inside the pot. So do not discard the juice. And I'm going to add those diced peaches to that juice in the pot. I'm going to add some vanilla extract. Now guys, the recipe I will leave in my description box. Right here I'm adding some nutmeg, and right here I'm adding some cinnamon. Okay, I'm going to stir that a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add my sugar, and I'm going to add my sugar to taste because this recipe really calls for fresh peaches, but since I'm using canned peaches and they're already pretty sweet, I'm just going to add a little bit of sugar. And now I'm going to let it simmer and come to a boil. Now to this muffin pan, I added a tablespoon of butter in each one of the circles that I'm going to place it in the oven so that the butter can melt. Okay, now we're going to get ready to make the batter, which I'm using a cup of self-rising flour, a cup of milk, and also some sugar, which I'm going to add to taste. Okay, now I just want you to know that the recipe calls for all-purpose flour and also baking powder and salt, but since I'm using self-rising flour, I omitted that. Now I'm going to taste the batter to see if I have enough sugar in there. And I'm just going to put a little bit more and give that a good stir. Now I'm going to add my milk. And guys, give it a good stir, and it's going to be a little lumpy. Okay, so don't think something's wrong when you see the little lumps in there. Imagine this thing, imagine this thing. As you can see, my butter's all melted in my muffin pan. I'm going to add that batter right on top of that butter. And guys, butter makes everything taste good. So that batter's going to go right on top of all that butter. And then next, I'm going to add the peaches on top of the batter. Guys, this is going to be so delicious. I mean, you really have to try this recipe. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to tap that notification bell. I have my oven already preheated at 375 degrees. Okay, now I'm going to get ready to place them in the oven. And they are all done. They look delicious. Okay guys, next is a DIY project. Now my husband decided to extend the tiles from the entryway into our home to the entryway into our master bedroom. So he pulled up the carpet, and right here he's scraping the glue that was underneath the carpet, and he had to take some nails and stuff out, you know, stuff like that holds the carpet down. So right here he's just getting rid of the glue so that he can work on laying some tiles in this area. So right here I'm just sweeping up the glue that he scraped up off the floor. Just trying to clean up the area a little bit for him.
Yeah, we could go back to my place, 'cause I don't wanna waste no precious time. So let's go back to my...
Okay, now right here my husband using some floor leveler just to cover up the divots in the floor. When he pulled up the carpet and the nails left some imperfection in the floor, so he's trying to smooth out those areas.
No, I don't wanna waste no precious time. You said the last kiss was the last kiss. Make it hard for you.
Okay, now he has cut some tiles and he's placing them where he would like them to be. So he just doing this step ahead of time so that when he starts to use the mastic to lay the tiles, they're already cut and in position where they needs to go.
I wanna get closer.
Okay y'all, now this is day 2. He already laid the tiles with the floor mastic. So now he just grouting the lines, the cracks in between the tiles. After he finished grouting, he'll take a damp sponge with some water and wipe the excess grout off the tiles, and then we'll let it set overnight, and then the next day he will buff the tiles.
No, I don't wanna waste no precious time. Don't waste no precious time. Go back to my place. Don't waste no precious time. Go back to my place. Don't waste no precious time. Go back to my place. Don't waste no precious time. Go back to my place.
Okay guys, this is day 3. We are almost done. Now he's gonna add some 1/4 round trim around the baseboard moldings. To add this trim, he's using liquid nail and also a nail gun.
So let's go back to my place. If it's only for tonight, let's make it count. I love it how your touch feels. I love it how you look at me in my place. No, I don't wanna waste no precious time.
My husband was over here working hard in this little space. He said, "Baby, I'm sweating. Hand me a paper towel. I am hot." And it's so funny because the air is on in the house, but when you busy, you still work up a sweat.
No air would flow through my lungs. Without you, I'd be forgotten.
Okay, he's all done, and those weight is just holding down that transition there on the floor.
I'm safe as long as
Okay guys, it's all done, and this is how it turned out. I painted the baseboards, but I did not show that part. But I love how it turned out, and I will do it for this video. Until next time, keep on smiling, stay encouraged, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.